All right, guys, welcome back to another episode of Uncut Never Filtered, and this is an episode I've been waiting for 5 years. You've heard the names of Kraft and Belichick. Screw those guys. We were the original massage parlor bandits. I got my mentor, my Mando to my chubby baby Yoda, Eric Porter. Welcome to the channel, brother.
Thank you, Tim. Good to see you. I've been waiting for this too. I'm super excited.
Today we are getting into Heaven Hill 19-year wheated whiskey from the Heaven Hill Distillery, weighing in at 51% wheat, 37% rye, 12% malted barley, 100 proof, 19 years old. She's lig. She's ready to mingle. Let's get in on that nose.
Let's get it.
Cheers, my friend.
Cheers. Got a lot of cherries.
I can get there real fast. Absolutely. I would not guess that this was a wheated whiskey. I would say this is sort of, there's a big raging fire, not only in my pants because of college, but...
Listen up, kids, cause I ain't joking. One bad decision, you'll be smoking.
Literally right next to us right now. So, oh man, but I would say if I had this blind, not knowing what it was, I would say all day long, I'd bet a paycheck it was a Sazerac product.
Oh yeah.
Buffalo Trace Cherry-esque.
Yeah, all that fruit. Yeah.
And it's not your cheap, shitty Luden's cough drops. It's like the good aged bourbon nose for sure.
Yeah, deep, dark cherry.
Dark
Darkness.
cherry.
The darkness.
The exotics. Oh, but yeah, cherry sweetness. I can't wait no more. Let's get it on the palate.
Yes, let's do it.
Oh Jesus.
It was.
Oh Jesus.
That is.
Yeah.
Wow. And it keeps going.
Yeah. So yeah, it's hanging around.
New flavors.
Yeah, it's hanging around on the palate. That cherry's just living rent free. For 100 proof, it's lighting up my tongue.
Yeah.
Not only on the taste of the cherry vibes that we're getting, but also the proof. It's drinking a little bit hotter than 100, but in the best way possible.
I would say, yeah. I wonder what Robert Kraft is drinking right now.
I imagine him right now, you know, that beautiful, buttery, leathery skin, somewhere on a masseuse table right now. And there's not one, but possibly 3 masseuses. Yeah.
Masseuse?
Yeah, masseuse. They're going through school right now. He's helping them get their way.
Hey.
And they're learning very important things like the triangle offense. That's basketball. But the hook and ladder.
Oh yeah.
The Hail Mary. And probably right now as we speak, the dip and dunk.
Could be.
Oh my God. But yeah, so when I think in 19 years, I expect this dark hue. What I don't get a lot of is the wood finished, right?
Yeah, for a 19-year, I don't get
I'd expect
heavy wood.
I'd expect to be getting oak. Heavy wood, I'm sorry. Look how red those cheeks are. We caught him in a lie or something.
Got it.
But yeah, normally you'd think this be an oaky son of a gun, but...
Yeah, I'm trying to find the oak. There is some, but it's not like slap you in the face.
Yeah.
It's really good though.
I would say after the second and third sips, that cherry is starting to take a back seat to some of that oaky profile. But again, I can't explain enough. I've never had 100 proof bourbon or whiskey coat the mouth, burn the tongue. It's not a Kentucky hug down here, but it is an extravaganza. It's an experience.
Yeah.
In the mouth.
Oh, it's great. The taste just keeps going too.
Yeah, it's just living there. So when did you get into bourbon, man?
I got into bourbon quite a while ago, but I really got into it over the pandemic, which, but I started because you were allowed to get like a couple bottles at a time from the state store. So I would get like 2 at a time, and I was just stocking it away. Eventually got up to like 100 bottles in the basement, which was crazy. I was like, how did I do that? Because I was used to just like drinking one bottle and just finishing it, And then I started collecting and it became a habit. Bad habit.
I think it's a beautiful habit. But yeah, so that's awesome. I can tell you what, we're right here. I'm gonna put in a clip of his bourbon dungeon, as I affectionately call it. But it is a grown ass man's liquor cave down there with bourbons and whiskeys and ryes. You got the setup there. Want a fine cigar? Don't want to come outside in Western Pennsylvania and freeze your pecans off? You go down there and it's all set up. So we'll put the video in here. And I can tell you, it was down in that dungeon, that bourbon cave, where I was first getting into bourbon. So we came over here, you gave me some pours, and I was sort of at the point where I was in my tater journey. Taters got a tate.
Taters.
I was drinking Blanton's like it was freaking Mountain Dew, living in my mom's basement playing video games.
All right, major stone shield potions should be... Oh God, I'm gonna have diarrhea again.
And I smoked through like 3 bottles, and you're like, man, there's better things out there. So
Yeah.
I was like, well, I still hadn't heard about Buffalo Trace. I'm looking for Eagle Rare. And this son of a bitch goes downstairs, opens up this drawer, and presents me an Eagle Rare. He's like, man, take it. I'm like, nah, how much are you? It's like, nah, take it. And I don't know if a furry 280-pound grown-ass man weeping and sobbing in his hands looked more manually, but that's what happened in that basement.
It was awesome. And you got to share.
That's right.
That's the best thing about whiskey is sharing it. You just can sit at home and drink it by yourself, which I do, but it's better to share. We've had some good times.
And it's just getting started, because you know what? We're not too old for that shit.
That's right.
Mm.
Mm.
Oh, man.
It just lives on that tongue. The back, it's just like dancing back there.
Yeah.
Man.
So we've probably been sipping this, so I can actually tell you, for 10 minutes. And it's just changing. One time you get the fruit, the next time you get the oak, it's coming back to that cherry. And that is a good pour. So let me ask you this. MSRP. 3 bills.
3 bills, really?
$300.
Woo-hoo.
Yep. I mean, the day I bought this, Franklin was crying.
Wow.
Like we said, it's not really a drink, but an experience. What do you think for that? You see yourself pulling the trigger if you come across it at the liquor store and you got the little extra cash in your pocket.
I think I would.
You
I think I would. After trying it, I wouldn't have done it if I hadn't tried it first.
Yeah.
But after trying it, I think it's worth
You
it.
think it's worth it?
I think it's worth it. Or at least close.
Yeah.
I've said before, no whiskey's worth $300 or $600 or what,
Right. The dumb shit that's happening today, yeah.
But I've had some other whiskeys that are $150. This blows it away.
That's right.
Blows it away.
You have a good point. If you try it, you like it, it's definitely worth that price point. I would buy it. Am I getting a backup bottle? Hell to the no. But if they come out with another crazy release next year, am I going to look for it? Heck yeah.
I am too now.
Am I going to buy it? Absolutely.
I would have never, ever thought to buy it, but after tasting it, for sure. Yeah. That is really, really good.
So I would tell you, at $300, it better be rocking out with its... And I mean, that thing was at least 18 inches, and it was worth all $300 of that pour. I am comfortably able to say today, I'm going to give this guy a score of 9.1. I know for a fact that this is some of the best whiskey I've ever tasted in my life.
Yeah.
And it was worth it all day long.
Oh my. Yeah. I don't want it to end.
Put it in your mouth, son. You'll like it. What about you? What are you giving it at 10, brother?
I think I'm going 9.2.
9.2?
I'm sticking with 9. Yeah, I think 9.2. It is. It's probably one of the best whiskeys I've ever tasted. Especially at 100. 100 proof.
Yep.
Oh my gosh. So much flavor.
Yes.
For 100 proof? It's crazy.
It's at agedness. It's at 19 years.
19 years in the barrel.
Tight, fit, nubile.
Oh, yeah.
All those things wrapped up in that 19-year-old package.
Oh,
That I think is a
look at them curves.
chef's kiss. Chef's kiss.
Yeah.
So again, we'll be on the hunt for this. I don't know where they go from here. I think the highest they've gone so far is 20 years.
Wow.
It was 20. I did 20 years. I had a sample of it. It was corn, not my jam. Definitely sort of scared the living shit out of me when I saw this.
Yeah.
Or actually, Phil got it for me. He called me and said, "Hey, man, there's one in play. Do you want it?"
Wow.
We sort of had the pucker factor.
Yeah, because it's for $300.
Yeah. And luckily we pulled the trigger. And so again, it just seems like time and time again, my boy Phil coming through in the clutch.
Sounds like it.
He's out there hitting the streets, working the VABC shit show. So appreciate it, bud.
I've never even seen that in the stores. That's, oh man.
Worth the price of admission. Only to be opened with special friends, and that's why it's my privilege to open it up with you.
Absolutely.
So I love you, brother.
I love you too, man.
You heard it here, guys. Certified banger. We will see you next week down in the bourbon basement. Until next time, cheers.
Cheers.